Start recording. How's my mic sound? Lit or trash?
Yeah, it sounds fine. How does mine sound?
Phenomenal.
Perfect.
Okay. Welcome, guys, to the Bhouse official podcast. Today, our topic is ASMR. And ASMR stands for. Fuck. Tyler, you know what ASMR
I don't know
stands
what it
for?
means.
What?
It's
No, I have no clue.
autonomous sensory meridian response.
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Damn.
Well,
So,
that's just what the acronym stands for. But ASMR is a massive thing on YouTube. It is a mass ASMR community.
So is the ASMR like what they're actually doing, like the noises they're making that are relaxing, or is it
Well, okay,
or is
and
it the feeling that you get? I have no clue.
it I think it means the the feeling that you get. But
Because
like,
yeah, the response
I
part
guess
would
they're
lead me to believe that.
interchangeable. Yeah, they're interchangeable. I think
Hmm
you'd say.
Well, who's
So
your?
tell me, Colin, how long have you been watching ASMR?
I've been watching ASMR for 3 years, and it all
3.
started. Yes, I started watching with GB ASMR's her tattoo video. She had this tattoo video, and I watched it once because I think you sent it to me, and uh, and I watched it like 3 times in a row because
Did you get the tingles?
I got the tingles. I know some
Nice.
people watch it because it just puts them to bed and they don't get tingles, but personally, I'm one of the people who actually do get the tingles. So,
Right on.
do you get
Okay.
tingles?
Mm, I'm not positive,
Have you?
and because
It's
of
not
that, I don't
goosebumps.
think
No, no,
I
no.
do.
The thing is, it's not goosebumps. It's completely different.
I know that's what I've heard.
It's
That it's not.
like you feel like you have you ever had the shivers down your neck?
Yes.
That's what it's like. It's like that, but it's in the top of your head. So it's like
Yeah. I don't think I do get them.
I get them from a lot of JoJo's videos, not the ones where he's like actually with the microphone, where he's like out doing stuff. I get them from those.
Uh.
And I get them from mouth sounds where they like make the clicking with their tongue.
Yeah, I can understand that.
The clicking with their tongue. I don't like the wet mouth sounds. Those are disgusting. Those are nasty.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not huge on mouth sounds either personally. Like just straight up like ear
Those are
licking. That
disgusting.
I don't like that
I,
pretty
f-
much
I feel like those are supposed to
at all.
be sexual too, and it kind of just grosses me out because ASMR is not a sexual thing.
Well, I don't think they're supposed to be. I don't think that's part of it. But like, I'm not gonna diss anyone that does support that and is into the ear eating.
The earring?
But personally, it just doesn't do it for me. For me, it's just like, kind of too much. Like I can understand and support a certain amount of mouth sounds.
What?
Like
Hmm
well, there's a lot. Well, mouth sounds kind of a broad term. You
Like
could
lip
say,
smacking, you support, but you don't support like licking the insides of ears with like the
yeah.
3DO
I just
mic.
that's just too much for me. Yeah,
Hmm And
but
then
like
the boyfriend
trigger
girlfriend
words.
replace, dude. Trigger words? What about
Like
trigger
trigger words
words?
could be described as mouth sound certain trigger words, like ska. Do you know who originated ska?
Cardi B.
That's not right.
No.
Do you know the original ASM artist to invent ska?
Who was it?
Heather Feather.
Heather Feather. Is she like the she's native from America.
What? What do you mean? Do you mean she's American or Native American?
She's Native American.
She might be. I never thought of it like that. Maybe.
She's native from America. Native American.
I mean, then you could say GB is native from America.
Where's that? Is she from America or is she
I don't know because she whispers all the time, so I don't know if she has an accent. And I don't think she's very active either. I think she kind of only uploads every once in a while. But she originated the ska sound years and years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, because wasn't she one of the first ones to post
I'm not
ASMR?
positive. Okay, well, that's interesting. You mentioned that. I want to bring this up.
No, Heather Feather. No, she's not who I was thinking of. And
Yeah, you're not right,
yeah,
but
no, she looks like someone I know.
Heather Feather.
Yeah,
Okay, but anyway, like I wanted to get into the origins of the ASMR community. I'm I think it was originally called the Whisper community back in the day.
it was, yeah.
Before
Because what's her
either
name?
before the term was a
Hmm.
thing or before people knew about the term. I don't know, but I knew it was called ASMR or the Whisper community back in the day.
Hmm. It was what's her name on the girl's videos? She's German, I think.
Gentle whispering.
Gentle Whispers. She calls them the Whisper community, and her
Yeah,
videos are
yeah.
11 years old,
Yeah,
something crazy like that.
I was gonna mention that. Yeah, I went back in her channel, looked at old videos, very old ass ASMR videos, and they don't have ASMR in the title. It wasn't a thing yet.
Actually, her like fifth or sixth video, she calls it ASMR, but like the first three or first couple
Yeah,
are the Whisper community, she
our pre
says.
ASMR.
Yep.
That's interesting. So tell me, Colin, who are some of your favorite ASMR artists?
Favorite ASMRists are JoJo ASMR.
Yeah.
I don't really have that many favorite ASMRists. I like a lot of the Russian ones because I like the Russian
But like
accent.
Pelagia?
No,
Pelagia? You don't.
no, hers are fine. They're all
I
fine.
remember when she was first starting out. I remember when she first started her channel a few years ago. I saw her first videos, and like now she's like huge.
Hmm. I also like the massage ASMRs. The one where they just massage people. There's like no talking, and it's not like
Alright.
they're doing like a massage on you. It's like they're massaging someone.
And do you like the visuals of that or the sound
Mixture of
or
both,
both?
I'd say. I'd say probably both.
Fair enough.
And it's like the weirdest ones are like the ones like they're in the barber shop
Right.
and they're like tapping the metal rods on their faces.
Yeah, definitely. That's also interesting because that also kind of gets into chiropractor videos, which
Hmm.
is a whole different can of worms. But yeah, you see a lot of these massage ASMR videos that are like coming from India. Have these
Yes.
Indian barber dudes, and it's just like clearly some of them don't know what they're doing when they're massaging. They're just doing any old. I saw a video. He'll just slap the guy's head for like 4 minutes, and
None of them are certified. There's
the guy
no
like
way.
opens his eyes like rolling around, doesn't know where he is anymore. It gave him a concussion, but they're just like ridiculous. But I could see how people could like that because sometimes they have like the background noises of the city going on.
Hmm.
So that I could get behind,
I'm all for
but
the slapping.
you're all for the slapping.
Yeah. Wait, is that the video, the guy where he's making like the weird faces and he's just like grabbing the guy's arm, like
Dude,
twisting it
there's so
back?
that describes so many is the problem.
There's
That's so many videos that are just like that.
It's terrible.
Terrible. Gee, I mean that's a big word.
No,
I don't think those are terrible,
I think they're
but
awful.
not personally my style. Okay, how about this question? Do you like ASMR role plays or not at all? You're
No,
against them.
I'm
You
against
don't
them.
like.
I hate them. Especially the boyfriend girlfriend role plays, and then leading into that, even like the boy and like there's like the succubus role plays. If you've ever seen
Oh
those,
yeah, yeah.
those are disgusting. And it
Okay,
honestly at that point it just turns into like a joy. It's just literally someone encouraging you
do things.
to do things. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm I would say I'm more a supporter of role plays than a hater, but I certainly understand where you're coming from and certainly agree with you on some aspects. Like certain role plays, I'm not super into. Like the boyfriend girlfriend, I'm just like, this is sad because it kind of makes me also nervous because I've seen interviews with certain ASMR artists where they say like they've had stalkers because they watch these videos and feel like they're real.
How could you feel like that's real though? Like,
Oh, because there are crazy people out there. You know what I mean?
hmm.
So for certain role plays, I don't support, and even like the super cringy ones where they're like being like the Joker or something stupid like that. It's just like you're trying too hard, whatever this is. It's not good. But there are a lot of role plays where like, okay, I like this because something I always like in ASMR is sort of like maybe someone's talking to you and you could like they ask you a question or something and you think of a response, something like that, where
Hmm.
it's making you think. Like in a lot of role plays are like that, like cranial nerve examination role plays. Do you support those?
Yes. The
Yes, like that's the kind I support
hmm
and I'm a fan of.
When you mentioned the
Also,
Joker
int-
roleplay,
wait,
okay.
what?
When you mentioned the Joker roleplay,
Yep.
it makes me think of the gun ASMR, and I do not
Yeah,
like
that's
those.
a new thing now.
I don't like the gun ASMRs because I just feel like if you've ever seen them, they like load the guns and then they'll just like flick the safety for like a trigger
Oh yeah,
with the
it's
gun
not,
loaded. And I'm like I could understand like bullet sounds and the gun unloaded
yeah,
sounds, but when
like
the gun
metal
is
sound.
loaded, ready to fire, and you're flicking the safety, I no.
What's the guy's name that makes those? Nick ASMR, is that his name?
I'll check right now. Let me look it up.
Yeah, but okay. But one I actually saw a Gun ASMR video months and months ago before Nick was making these. It
Hmm.
was his girl, I don't know her name, but
It's
she made a
ASMR Rich.
ASMR Rich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one
He's
making
blowing
these new
up
videos.
recently.
Oh yeah, because he made one and it blew up. He made like a million more.
Hmm.
But anyway, the I was talking about it was this girl, and she made a big point. She was talking about gun safety the whole time. How she was like the gun's never loaded in this video. The safety's always on and all that stuff. She made a big deal in the comments about too. Like so that I think she's going the extra mile with that to make sure it's all good. And I don't think that video even did extremely well, but Rich ASMR is clearly capitalizing on this
I
new trend.
yeah. I saw that. Didn't he have like his niece in his newest one? I hope he didn't have freaking guns in that video.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Yeah, his newest video 21 hours ago. Oh no, it's just my 3-year-old niece tries ASMR.
That could go wrong.
I
She
know.
could like scream. How about I saw the other day on Twitter, Frivolous Fox ASMR, who mainly does her mouth sounds. Um, she said something along the lines of, I think she said she was taking a break because there's like so many like fake people and backstabbers around and like in the community. I thought that was interesting because most of them usually seem to get along. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some behind the scenes drama that's always going around that we don't know about. But I could see that though, because also you see a lot of really clickbaity content, and people are clearly only there just to make money because they know it's going to be a good ASMR video can get so many views.
Yeah.
I could see people being kind of snakes in that regard.
In the regard of like posting lewd thumbnails or
That's
like
also a big thing.
and then like halfway through the video they'll have like a OnlyFans break.
Yeah. Okay. Well, posting lewd thumbnails, I think that is one thing. Like, that's not that bad. It could be worse. Because so many people do it. Sometimes it's even unintentional. And that's one thing. But yeah, OnlyFans and like porn stars in the ASMR community is an interesting topic as well. Because I don't think that wasn't a thing a few years ago. It's only popped up recently.
I think that with OnlyFans becoming big now, people are
Right.
seeing that.
That
Oh,
it's making bank.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then again they had Patreon too. So I don't know why it's becoming popular now. Maybe because Patreon wasn't seen
Maybe
as a porn website.
well, yeah, that's also true. Well, I think maybe because I forgot when it was, but some big creator last year who's on OnlyFans mentioned that she was making like a million a month, or I think it's Belle Delphine.
Hmm.
When she first made it, she's making a million a month, something like that. So I think that really, first, I think that's also really what kicked off OnlyFans. Period.
Yeah.
Is there so many see so many people have OnlyFans.
I know, and
And
it's not like that the people who just make OnlyFans don't get a lot. Like people who just make an OnlyFans are getting like 300, 200 people
oh yeah,
to
dude,
subscribe to them.
yeah, people who are not even popular at all
Hmm.
are still making bank on that. And so I think that's I think it translates well to ASMR as well because
Yeah.
I mean
Hmm.
you have a camera, you have a microphone already, so it translates well. So yeah, you see a lot of that in ASMR, and that's kind of not great because I did see an interview, a quad interview with four different ASMR artists. GB, Frivolous Fox was there. I think Raffy Taffy was there as well, and some other people I don't remember. And they were all like, "It's not a sexual thing," and they were all saying that like they don't like sexual ASMR.
Yeah, I support that they don't like that because it makes them look bad because
Oh,
like
definitely.
they can't tell anybody that they're an ASM artist or they'll be like, "Oh, so you
Yeah,
like
and then
you
someone looks up ASMR, doesn't know what it is, sees the thumbnails, like, oh my god, all these girls have their boobs out. Like, it's not a good look.
yeah,
And especially get people who don't know what it is anyway and click on a random video and just has this girl whispering in your ear. It is kind of a weird thing at first.
hmm.
And so it's not super far fetched to think that it's sexual.
What about the kids doing ASMR? How do you feel about that?
I remember there was a big one. What was her name? Mac ASMR, the little ginger girl.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know if she still uploads anymore, but because I think first she got really big, really quickly as well,
Yeah.
and I think she took a break for a while.
Her last upload was 2 days ago.
Okay, but I think there was a period of time where she did take a sort of a
Break.
prolonged because
Yeah.
first of all, that's a big thing to go from no subscribers to a lot of subscribers really quickly.
Especially when you're a little kid like that. She is,
Yeah,
yep.
exactly.
She has 1.6 million.
Jeez, I didn't think she had that many. Oh my god. And and also that is also kind of scary because just we're just getting sexualized in ASMR. Little kid, that's not a good thing.
Hmm.
Um, and dude, she was making bank.
Yeah, the parents definitely don't like that, I would assume, right?
I
Like,
will. I mean, I'm sure she had to have a in-depth explanation.
hmm.
She's like, I just got 100,000 subscribers. Like, from what? And she had to explain what it was.
And then I saw this one, there was this Indian boy,
Right.
and he's like,
Oh, I know him. He makes the funny ones, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that one's cool. He's cool.
and he's like super good for his age.
Isn't he doesn't make ones like POV, your parents getting divorced while filming ASMR video?
No, he like
Oh, not him.
it's ASMR Winky.
ASMR Winky. I
Yeah,
don't know.
and
I don't know.
it's like being buried alive ASMR, $1 ASMR. Um, yeah, and he's like super young, but his ASMR videos are like up there with JoJo on how good he is at it.
That's interesting. Okay, how about this, Colin? How many sort of different ASMR like memes in the community are you aware of?
Zero,
Like, what are the big memes to you? You don't know any.
none.
Okay, I can name a good few. The first one that comes to mind is, I think the case makes good sounds. Do you know what that means?
No, no clue.
Okay, explanation. Years ago, Raffy Taffy ASMR made a video, and he had this little case. I don't know what it was, like the case for like a CD holder, something weird, and it was a tapping video, and he kept tapping it, and he just kept going. I think the case makes good sounds, and he said that for like 8 minutes straight. So it
Oh,
just become a massive meme now. Also, one of the best parts of the memes is you have so many videos where they just put a timestamp and like a meme with that.
yep.
That's a big thing. Okay, that also brings me into unintentional ASMR. How do you feel about that?
They don't give me tingles and they don't relax me.
Okay. That's interesting. Um,
Maybe
they
because I've
relax me.
I've seen so many of them,
Okay.
like the movie
Well,
ones.
no, not for me though, because I can watch a lot. I watch a lot. I watch a few videos over and over again. Like there are a few videos where I'll go back to almost every day. You don't like that?
No,
Okay. Well, have you seen the cranial nerve examination with Pat LaFontaine?
I think I have.
You've definitely.
Yes, yes.
There's so many memes from that video. There's fight, fight, fight. That's a big meme.
Ugh.
And you'll see this one. You'll see this in comment sections everywhere. Um, sorry for my sandwich breath. That's a big meme.
He's
Um,
he's a funny guy.
who Pat who Pat LaFontaine is a doctor.
Yeah, Pat LaFontaine.
Isn't like a hockey player or something.
I
I
don't
think
know.
he's like a from the NHL,
Let me see.
something like that.
It's James Kelly who does the video.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Pat LaFontaine. Yeah, he plays for the Islanders, I believe.
Not anymore, dude. That video is old as hell.
No, yeah. No, no, no.
Yeah, so there's lots of memes from that. Those videos. There's also, well, honestly, a lot of like Ace, well, like GB's video, the B movie, that whole thing, like
Yeah.
that's one big meme,
Yeah, 'cause
just one big
he had
meme.
every ASMR YouTuber in it.
Oh yeah, there's most like if you know their name, they'll probably be in it,
Mm-hmm.
and as well, and you watch Angelica,
Yeah.
she's great. She's a memer as well. Most of her videos are just memes.
Mm-hmm. And who is the old one who like died? She wasn't like an old woman, but she was popular.
I'm not.
Clover. Clovers. You ever see her?
Let me look at it right now. I'm not familiar with that
She
name.
was the one who did like ASMR eating a banana.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know of her. I was never a fan,
Yeah,
but
I don't
yeah.
think anybody was ever a fan. Everybody thought that they were like super. Her videos
Oh
were
yeah.
super
You know
out
what?
there.
I think she's pretty much the one that started the really clickbaity thumbnails.
Mm. Yeah, 'cause her ASMR eating a banana video like
I
blew
I do
up.
remember her. Yeah,
Hmm. She passed
she's
away
the
though.
one. That sucks.
Mm.
Yeah, she's the one that started that whole sort of clickbait thing. Which
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just click. Everyone clickbaits on YouTube, and I remember that. The dude is a big deal.
It was, yeah. And then she had like
And
other videos like tapping on stuff and like it was like she had like a video just called tapping on stuff and that blew up.
I mean, that's iconic. Just tapping on stuff.
Hmm.
Nice.
Or like
Um,
eating a condom.
eating that's I've not heard. I've not seen that one. I don't
Yeah,
think.
she ate a condom.
Are you a fan of Scottish Murmurs?
Never heard of her.
Really?
Nope.
She's had some great videos. She's kind of started to do the more clickbait thumbnails and video titles, which is fair
Oh.
enough. But she did a really great little series, ASMR impersonations. She does impersonations of other ASMR artists.
Hmm.
Dude, some of them are so spot on. If you close your eyes, you wouldn't even know. She does GB great. She's ASMR Darling pretty good.
I feel like it's not hard
Triplets
to do
Fox good.
GB though.
But okay. No, no, no. But I mean, her voice sounds, she makes her voice sound like their voice.
Oh, she does?
It's insane. She does Men too. Fred's voice, which is kind of a meme, but he does them good.
How about
JoJo did
Zeitgeist?
that as well. Oh,
Zeitgeist
this,
is his little 3DO friend.
oh God, that dude. Yeah, not a fan of Zeitgeist. Just personally, the kind of videos he makes is not for me anyway. But
Hmm.
with the animated eyes and how he is constantly doing that little smirk at the side of his mouth, I don't dig those videos. I'm not a
The
very
smirk
big fan.
creeps me out, dude.
How about
Creeps me out.
I don't know how to say the guy's name. Ephemeral Rift.
Yep, I like his videos.
He's cool.
He is very cool. His videos are really, they're very out there, but they're very creative. Very
Oh yeah, I
creative.
mean, like he made a video. It was called it's like asking questions, I think. And dude, he comes up with the most insanely random questions. And it's like, dude, how did you even think of that?
Half his videos ideas, I have no clue how he thinks of.
They're so bizarre, but they're good quality,
Oh yeah, they have very high production value, and you could like tell
definitely.
that
And
like,
how about what's the guy's name? Massage ASMR. He's been
which
around
one?
for a very long time as well.
That the Indian guy?
No, 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 no. That's the white dude. He's bald.
Oh yep, Massage
I,
ASMR.
I think is he like Russian or something? He's got a
Yeah,
weird
I
accent.
think he rarely uploads now.
Yeah, but hey, does he have hella subs?
He does.
It's like
Well, he used to have hella subs. He doesn't have hella subs anymore compared
right,
to
right,
how
right,
the
right,
ASMR community has blown up. He
right,
used to be one of the big names. It was like it was like a YouTuber back in the day used to be popular and just faded away. Like Annoying
right.
Orange. He's the annoying orange of ASMR.
Oh, good. I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that.
You remember Annoying Orange had its own like spin-off show on like which was that on Cartoon Network?
A
That was the
spinoff. I don't remember a spinoff.
not maybe not a spin-off, but like it had Annoying
A
Orange show.
continuation.
Yes, but it was like
Right, right.
high production.
Without Toby Turner.
Oh my God, yeah. It was
Remember
just
he
like
was in the original.
yeah. Oh, it was just Annoying Orange doing stuff.
Well,
Like
yeah.
how
What
could
else
you
did I do?
no, he was like doing like he'd like fight people. And it was like one time there was like I remember there was like a evil fruit. It was like I have no clue.
Back
Like
and forth.
that show just feels like a dream, like a fever
A lot of
dream.
the shows from back then do.
Like Crashbox on HBO. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Oh my God, that feels like a
Yeah.
fever
You
dream.
like to talk about that all the time, but
I know.
for me, that's like freaking Candle Cove, where it doesn't really exist.
What's that?
You know what Candle Cove is?
No.
It's creepypasta. It's basically about these adults meet up like 15 years later after after they all leave their hometown.
Mhm.
They meet up and they're all talking about this show that they used to watch called Candle Cove, and they all like remember it. And they would say like, "Oh yeah, whenever we were watching, our parents would just say we're watching like static on the TV, like there's no show on." Then when they would ask their parents about it, they're like, "We've never heard of a show called freaking Candle Cove." Then they like look into it and it's like super messed up or whatever. But and like find the place where it was shot and there's like bodies there or something crazy like that.
Yeah. I'm not a fan
Kind
of
of like that.
creepypastas.
No creepypastas for you?
No. There's one creepypasta I like. It's the one with like the clown in the boy's like room and he's like kills the mom or something. I don't know. But that was a good one.
That's I don't know. But here's the thing:
That's a
there's
wonderful
so
one.
freaking many. Like I've been subscribed to and still am for years to Mr. Creepypasta,
Hmm.
where he just reads them out.
Yeah.
And dude, he still uploads like daily, and he has been for like so many years. And
He used to do the videos where it was like top 3 creepy school stories.
oh, did he?
Yeah, he used to do like 3 creepy school stories that have never been heard.
I've never been heard. Yeah, and I was always a moderate fan of creepypastas. I would never watch every single one that he uploaded,
Hmm.
but if one I saw and was like that title seems interesting, I would watch it. Like there's a good few I remember, and a few I'll look back on and watch. There's one called Slender Victory, which is about Slender Man, but it's a really interesting and great one.
Question,
One
did
called,
Slender Man start off as a creepypasta?
you don't know the origins of it?
No, I don't. I just know about the first game.
Okay, I do. So how it started was there was a Photoshop contest
Hmm.
for on some website, and this dude, he photoshopped like Slender Man into these photos, and those were the original photos. You've definitely seen him before. It's
Yeah.
like him like behind kids at a playground, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And and then like they just went around the internet. This is a long time ago, and they kind of grew lore that way. Like they takes children or convinces children to do whatever.
Yeah, like the
That's how it
Slender
started.
Killings.
The
You
Slender Killings. Oh
No,
yeah,
yeah,
but
when
the
the two
girls,
girls took the girl, the other one, into the woods and they like stabbed her, what was it, 46 times?
someone like that, dude.
Hmm.
Crazy. I remember when that happened. That was a big deal. And and she survived it too,
I know.
which is, I mean, amazing, dude. Be stabbed like around 50 times in the middle of the woods, then walk back to the road. Forgot I got a hand to her. And they had that movie a few years ago
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that had the girl from Kissing Booth,
Mm-hmm.
and it was terrible.
That it wasn't
I've seen parts of it,
the girl
and it
from
actually
Kissing
seemed
Booth.
kind of interesting.
What's her name?
I don't know her name. I know she was in Kissing Booth and a few other things.
She's like the girl version of Noah Centineo.
Exactly. Yeah, but I watched like the beginning of that movie. They kind of did like a ring thing where if you watch a video, that's what starts it.
That's stupid. It's Slender Man, dude. He has like the notes in the woods.
Yeah, I feel like, dude, writing a movie around Slenderman is not a difficult thing to do.
I know. Why would you
They're
write
just
it
they're
about
just
a
trying to be so creative with it, trying to be too creative with it, and mess with it too much.
hmm
It would just end up being a failure every time.
Yeah, you can't mess
Yeah,
with movies like that. You just have to stick to the formula.
yeah, exactly. And so like that one I said, Slender Victory, really cool creepypasta that's on YouTube.
Hmm.
Um, one called Candle Cove, like I said.
I wonder if there's
One
Slender
called Bubba,
Victory ASMRs.
Slender ASMR. Yeah, look up
Hmm.
Slender ASMR. So, though they actually, I've definitely seen it before. That definitely exists.
Candle Cove. Well, when you think about it, what's Mr. Creepypasta is kind of like an ASMRist in the way that he reads
I
them.
could definitely see that. Yeah,
Yeah, they're relaxing.
he and there's one great one. I forget what it's called, but I have it saved in a playlist. It's about like the devil goes to this guy,
Like the
like his
Salem
life is
witch
in.
trials.
Oh, it's just like that. Yeah,
Mm.
but like this guy's like life is in shambles, and he the devil like goes to him, and he ends up making a deal with the devil, and it's just like really cool story. It's like 50 minutes long. I have it saved. I've watched it a million times over the years, but
Would you
and that
make a
one's
deal with the
cool.
devil for this video to blow up? Is the real question.
I don't think so. I don't think I would. Okay,
Dang.
well, it depends. It depends on how cool the devil was. You know what I
The
mean?
devil's like, this video blows up, you live a hell of a life on Earth, okay? And you
Well,
get like
afterward,
rich and famous, but afterwards you get eternally damned in hell and tortured for eternity.
then no, that's a failure. I would make a deal with them if it could be like, remember in Percy Jackson when the dude with the legs, the goat legs,
Hmm.
has the opportunity to go down to like Hades or whatever and
Yeah.
get with bang that chick for eternity, and he turns it down, be like, "I'm really go with my friends, dude. You stupid."
I
It's
think
like that.
the
If
only
hell was like
reason
that,
he
then
was
I'd
able to
stay.
do that. The only reason he was able to do that though was because didn't she kill Hades? And she was like, "Stay
Really?
with me and
I do
become like the
not
new
remember.
Hades or some shit." I don't
Oh, maybe. What was his name? Like Gruder?
know.
Stupid.
No, it was like a normal name.
No, I don't think it was.
He was the centaur, right?
Yeah, well, he was in the
Or
movies.
no, he wasn't a centaur. He wasn't a centaur. He was the thing
He was
from
a goat.
yeah.
He's half a goat. It wasn't
What
half
is
bull.
that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I never read Percy Jackson. I just saw the first film,
Hmm. What is his name? It's
which by the
Grover. Grover.
Grover. I was almost right. Which, by the way, there's been a massive like outcry for them to be remade.
I
Movie.
support a remake
Oh, definitely.
if it's gonna be canon with the books, like if it's gonna be exactly the same as the books and they're not gonna pull like the shit where you know how they go to like Las Vegas and they like get drunk.
Okay, but that was awesome though.
It was
No, I think it
awesome.
does have to do with the books.
No, no, no. In the
Okay, if
books, they
it
go to a
doesn't,
hotel. In the books, they go to a
okay,
hotel and they stay in an arcade.
okay, but if it doesn't, I know that has mythological references. That's true.
It goes
I
to the
forget
book.
what it is, but I watched the whole thing about it where that is like that's part of us of something.
It's what's the book? It's The Odyssey by Homer.
Oh, you're right, right. Yeah.
It's yeah, when they eat the flowers on the island.
So yeah, I think that's cool.
Hmm. And then they want to stay on the
Um,
island forever.
like if they could make a movie series that's as good as Harry Potter, then that's great. Because that's what all that comes from. Twilight, Percy Jackson, all those movies being made comes from the success of the Harry Potter franchise.
Hmm.
Because those were huge. I mean, made billions of dollars.
Do you know it didn't? Lord of the Rings.
Is that true?
Hmm.
Were those? I feel like those were before Harry
They were
Potter.
way before, yeah.
Well, I know they were written way before, but the movies,
Yeah, they were written way before and the movies came way before.
right? Um, again, but that's not. That's a bit different. And also a fantasy series, but not really catered towards young adults and teens,
Mm.
like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson was
Um, yeah. Percy Jackson was like 13 in like the book.
in the movies. Not at all.
No,
I
not
have
in
not read.
any of them were.
I've not
Oh,
read the
you've never read the books?
for Percy Jackson. No.
Oh my God. So there's the last chapter, or the second last chapter before he goes and he meets the gods. He has an all-out war with
Right.
Ares.
Okay, so it's
So
kind of like God of War.
Him and Ares. So Ares is this huge dude, okay? He's like this big motorcycle guy, and they have this sword
Right.
fight, and like the description in it, it's like the sea's roaring and like they're fighting on like the coast.
And what do they make it like lame in the movie?
They didn't even include it in the movie. It was the
Oh, right.
biggest part of the book, and they didn't even include it.
Maybe they didn't have enough budget for it.
Possibly, but y- you kind of needed that to be in it because that makes the villain even like more because
Right.
the
I see what you
villain
mean.
the villain
They're adding more. That's
was
adding more
Air.
stakes.
Yep, the villain was Ares' son.
Right. Yeah, that's making the villain seem more menacing, adding more stakes to the situation. Whereas, well, wasn't the big villain in the first movie Medusa?
No, it was Luke
Oh, okay, but
because
I
he
remember.
was the
I
lightning
only
thief.
remember certain parts. I remember Medusa towards the end of that movie.
No, she was in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen it in a long time either, but I do remember her in the movie. That's I watched it a long time ago.
The second one's god awful.
I don't think I've watched any of the other movies. Just the first one.
I've only seen the first Harry Potter movie.
Really,
Yes.
you should 100% watch the rest. We should have a marathon because they're great. I watched. I went and watched like all of them in a week, like 2 or 3 summers ago. They're great movies. They're on all the time as well. Sci-fi, they're on sci-fi nonstop. You should tape them, something like that.
I have Hulu. They're on Hulu.
Okay, right on.
Or maybe they got switched to HBO Max. I don't know. Cause I
I
know
thought it was on Hulu.
it's what?
Oh no, no, they're definitely on HBO Max because it's Warner Bros.
Exactly. Cause
HBO Max
it's
is
kind of
Warner
weird.
Bros.
Lord of the Rings was on HBO Max. They got switched to Hulu.
Yep.
And Harry Potter was on Hulu.
Friends was on Netflix
I
for
know.
years. Got switched to HBO Max.
And then Dexter got switched to Hulu. Um, a lot of things just get switched around all the time.
Did House get switched off Amazon to
I
something else, or is it still on
think,
Amazon?
let me check. I think it did though. I
It
think it
might be
got
on. I think it's
switched
on
to Hulu.
Peacock.
Let me see.
I think it's on Peacock, if anything.
Let me see. House MD. Apple TV.
Oh, really? Okay, damn.
Yes.
That sucks because nobody has that.
No.
Um,
Yeah, so you can't watch House anymore.
that's too bad. Yeah, but we should definitely watch Harry Potter movies because one's not bad. It's a good movie, but I would say every other movie in that series is solid and better than the first one.
Actually, I've seen Goblet of Fire. I've
That's a
seen
good.
I've seen Goblet of Fire. I've seen I haven't seen the two last ones, the part one and two. Deathly
Right.
Hallows part one and two.
Yeah,
I've seen the one with what's his name? The cool guy.
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black. Yeah.
He's in more than one. You probably mean Prisoner of Azkaban.
Is that the one where he dies?
No.
Which is the one where he dies?
Um, that's Order of the Phoenix. Maybe I don't really remember.
I don't know. Whenever he dies, I seen that one. So I've seen about half.
You definitely need to watch the rest. We also definitely need to watch Twilight as well.
I mean, Lord of the Rings is kind of better, but
Okay, but Twilight, it's like I have an obligation to watch that
yeah, you do
because
have to
Kristen
watch
Stewart's
Thailand.
in it.
Hmm.
Kristen Stewart's in it. I'm a massive Kristen Stewart fan. And like, if you're a massive Kristen Stewart fan and you haven't seen Twilight, then you're a failure. So I need to watch that.
You're a massive Kristen Stewart fan.
Absolutely.
What was her newest movie? Was she in?
Happiest Season is her newest movie. Christmas movie came out um Christmas of 2021 or 2020. I mean, the end of 2020.
You're a
I think
Kristen Stewart fan.
absolutely,
I'm not a fan of her.
really.
Hmm.
Watch Happiest Season. I mean, I know it's not in season yet, but that movie is hilarious.
I didn't like when she said that Charlie's Angels flopped because men didn't want to see a movie starring a woman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
When
true. There's plenty of awesome female-led awesome
I
movies.
know, especially female directed, like The Matrix. Um, what else?
Nice.
The Matrix was the two girl sisters, or no, they're twins
Directing it?
or something. Yeah, look it up.
Yeah. I've not actually watched the Matrix movies.
Neither have I.
I've caught bits and pieces.
I'm gonna sound dumb, but it's Keanu Reeves
Yes, in the Matrix.
who's
Yes,
Neo, right?
yes. Lawrence Fishburne's also in it.
What's Matrix directors before?
Directors before, maybe they had other directors and switched. I don't know. Yeah, so many
Oh
female
no, they're
led awesome
transgender.
movies.
The two of
Both
them are, yeah.
they both are.
Hmm.
That's got to be like
And
one
they're
in a million.
twins.
Wait, so they both were female, now they're male?
They both were male, now they're female.
Oh, so that's even more amazing.
I know, and they make the best movies.
Not just female directed, transgender female directed.
They also directed V for Vendetta.
Nice. Wait, wait. They were transgender all the way back when they made the movie, or
I
at,
think during the other, not during
during?
the first ones, but during the other movies.
Right. Okay. That's crazy. Those were made back in the day.
Hmm.
That's that's crazy. Yeah, there's tons of female led awesome movies. Hunger Games is female lead character. Those are a big deal.
Um, what's the other one? Sienna Burgess is a loser.
Oh yeah,
I love that
that
movie.
movie's that movie. No, you don't.
What do you
You
mean?
love it in an
In an
ironic way.
ironic way, yeah.
What?
In like
Yeah, fair
in the
enough.
way in the way of that she is a loser. She's a psycho and she's
She's
manipulative.
she's a racist. She's a rapist. Also, she's
Double
a
R's.
sociopath. Double R's. Um,
Sociopath, no, I'd say she's a psychopath because she feels like the world's against her and she doesn't realize she's insane. She
she
thinks that
made a
she's
song which is
insane.
ass.
She did make a song which is ass.
True. Yeah, it's so many female led movies that are awesome that people
Hmm.
don't care. Like Aliens.
Aliens is a
Awesome.
great movie.
Um, although I mean the real star of Terminator is Arnold. I mean that's female led main character. Um, what's her name? Sarah Connor.
Hmm.
The movies are awesome. Yeah, Aliens, like I said, awesome movies. Nobody cares that's a female lead because she's a badass.
Yeah.
And Charlie's Angels, I I think I just wasn't interested in that movie. I didn't see a lot of marketing for that movie when
I saw tons.
you saw tons. I
Hmm.
saw some. I don't remember it being a really big release though.
I don't
How
think it
long ago was
was.
that?
2019.
Let me see who else was in that because
The
I don't
Force
know who else
is
was in
female.
that.
Star
The what?
Wars. Star Wars female lead.
Star Wars, the sequels. As much as I don't like them, you can't deny they're popular and successful.
Hmm. And you can't say that people didn't go out and see it because she's a woman. They didn't like the movies because of how awfully it was written.
No, and I mean, hell, I didn't like them. I still went out and saw them because, dude, it's Star Wars. I gotta see it.
I didn't see
Um,
the last one.
that's too bad. In my opinion, that was the best one.
Really? I like 7. 8
I think
was
looking, I think maybe looking back on it, okay, as take each movie just at face value. Probably episode 7 is the best. But within a series and within a narrative, episode 9 is the best. Episode 8 is the worst all around, always.
really you like episode 8 though. She was like, "Wow, all of these people are coming at us. Let's just use hyper speed to destroy them all." It's like
Just stupid.
we could save
I mean,
Star
that's
Wars
one
for
of a
another
million
day.
problems. Yeah. We could talk about Star Wars for
Because we're
hours
we're
now.
running out of time. I think that we're gonna end it here.
Okay, yeah,
So,
we had a good discussion today. Start off with ASMR, kind of branched off some other stuff. Got a little sidetracked.
little
But hey,
taste of stuff to come, but I think this
I
was
mean
a good first
that's
podcast.
what
Yeah,
makes a podcast fun.
exactly. So, thanks for watching, and I want you all to have a great day.
Yep.
Deuces.